Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we uh are facing the 6-3 uh what are they? 6-3 49ers. The last time you saw us, we lost to the best team in the AFC, the Jets. And yeah. So like I said before, we got the season sweep against the Commanders, so that's over. Then next week we won't be playing the Cardinals because I think it was that the Cardinals user had to get their a new PC, I guess. So we weren't able to play them. So we got the FW against them. So actually the next time you'll see us is week 12 against the Dallas Cowboys. But other than that, let's get into this. We're at Lincoln Financial Field. We get the ball first. Let's go. See Quez Watkins down there ready to return it as the ball's up in the air. And Quez Watkins is going to take this one out the end zone. Has a hole wide open, but he has speed, but he's not fast enough to get all the way through that. And Quez Watkins in sweep here. And Quez Watkins gets an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain actually, 2nd and 1 here. Hand the ball to Miles Sanders up the middle. Miles Sanders gets a gain of 5. 1st and 10. Hand the ball off to Miles Sanders again. Miles Sanders breaks the tackle, fights for some extra yardage. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. No huddle here. Throw it down short to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders tries to make a spin move, but he's hurled back. 11-yard gain, though, forward progress. Play action on 1st down here. Jalen Hurts has nothing wide open. He's just got thrown out one way. Well, didn't really throw it away. But well, other than that, let me talk about something. So right now, we're trying to work out a trade with the Steelers. What we were gonna trade is James Bradbury and Jordan Davis for Miles Jack, a center, a rookie left end, and a pick. But the commissioners, they like are not even responding because when we make a trade, we're supposed to like let the commissioners vote to see if the trade can be like actually sent through as Miles Sanders gets a touchdown. So they never voted on it. So that trade probably isn't going to be going through. 7-0 here. We kick the ball back off to San Francisco. That is gonna go actually bounce off the post. 1st and 10 here. Trey Lance and play action. Throws it up to George Kittle, and George Kittle, he makes the catch but cannot get the feet down. 2nd and 10 here. Trey Lance gets taken down by Jordan Davis. 3rd and 15. Their first drive can be over before they even started it, and that's Josh Sweat with the sack. 4th and 24. And that drive was over in a matter of seconds. 3 and out, 2 sacks. Quez Watkins is out to return his good about 60-yard punt. Quez Watkins avoids the first tackle. Quez Watkins going back to the outside, and he has nothing but green grass ahead of him. And Quez Watkins has a easy punt return touchdown. Nobody was on the left side of the field. It was like the 49ers had overcommitted to the right side once Quez Watkins had made that first cut. Just like that, 14-0 in the first quarter here. Jake Elliott back to kick it off. It bounces off the crossbar this time. Trey Lance hands the ball off to CMC. CMC has a wide open hole, 11-yard gain. Trey Lance running an option here, hands it off to CMC, and CMC gets rocked. 2nd and 1. Play action here. Trey Lance rolling out the pocket, but he gets taken down by Hassan Reddick, and that is the 3rd sack in this game. They hand it off to CMC, but he gets taken down behind the line by Fletcher Cox, I think. Last time they punted the ball, Quez Watkins took it for a touchdown. Can he do it again? Nope, we're not even going to try and return it. And the ball doesn't bounce into the end zone, and we're going to be pinned down at our 1-yard line. Miles Sanders, and he's almost taken down for the safety by Fred Warner, but he avoids the tackle. 2nd and 2, and we're going to run a play before the first quarter is over. We throw it for Quez Watkins, and he makes the catch, but he cannot get both feet down, according to the refs. First quarter is over, going into the second quarter, 3rd and 2 here. Hand the ball off to Miles Sanders, going up the middle. Miles Sanders has a hole, gets a 12-yard gain, 1st and 10 on the first play of the second quarter. Hand it off to Miles Sanders. He gets taken down for a 2-yard gain. Hand it off to Miles Sanders again. He gets taken down just past the line of scrimmage. He gets a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 3 here. Jalen Hurts passing the ball. And Miles Sanders is wide open. Miles Sanders with a lot of space in front of him. He gets taken down by Fred Warner. 1st and 10. Hand the ball to Miles Sanders, and nothing got going there. So he gets taken down at the line of scrimmage. Lucky that wasn't a loss. 2nd and 10. Jalen Hurts making some adjustments to the play. Throws it short for Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith makes a nice spin move. 1st down. Just under 4 minutes here till halftime. Jalen Hurts rolling out the pocket. Jalen Hurts throws it across body to Dallas Goedert, and he gets an 8-yard gain. And that was just a perfect throw by Jalen Hurts there. Play action on 2nd and 2, and Jalen Hurts gets taken down by Nick Bosa. 3rd and 9 here. Jalen Hurts basketball gets it short to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown breaks the tackle, gets the 1st down. 1st and 10 here. We throw it to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert gets into the goal line circumstances. Jalen Hurts rolling out the pocket. Tries to throw it to Dallas Goedert, but the ball just does not reach him. 2nd and goal. And if you're a real Eagles fan, or you just watch a lot of football in real life, like IRL football, that's the play that the Eagles always use, that RPO. That's that play right there, but it doesn't work because, well, yeah. Jalen Hurts rolling out the pocket. He makes a good cut. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts swerving around defenders. And we have a 21-point lead before halftime. The kick is up and good by Jake Elliott. 21-0. Minute 30 left here. Jake Elliott kicking the ball back off. And it's going to be taken out of the end zone. And they get to 24-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Trey Lance. He's passing the ball. Throws it to George Kittle, who's a little bit open. George Kittle fights for some extra yards. San Francisco uses their 1st timeout. San Francisco, Trey Lance gets taken down by Hassan Reddick. That's his 2nd sack of the game. 2nd and 19 now. Trey Lance gets taken down again. This time Fletcher Cox. And the whole Eagles defensive line has a sack now. Trey Lance looking deep for Deebo Samuel, but it's incomplete. and they'll be having to punt the ball again. It's a good punt. Quez Watkins returns it. Quez Watkins going to the outside. He has one man to beat the punter. Now it's just a foot race. And Quez Watkins takes it all the way down, celebrating into the end zone for his second punt return touchdown of the game. And 28-0 now with just 30 seconds left in the game. 30 seconds left till halftime. And San Francisco has to at least get a field goal this drive to make sure they don't dig themselves too deep in a hole. And for some reason they were an onside recovery there. I don't know why. Probably just a misclick or something. Trey Lance passed the ball. He does the same play that he just did, and Deebo Samuel gets it. You 10 touchdown. Deebo Samuel. Same play he just did that was incomplete, which led to us getting a punt return touchdown. But just like that, San Francisco has their first points of the game. And San Francisco is doing an onside kick here. And that looks, no, it's not going to be ours. We had a clear shot on the ball, but we did not, like, just didn't pick it up. They have 60, they throw deep for Kittle Skittles, and it's incomplete. 14 seconds to at least get into field goal range here. Trey Lance throws a screen pass to Christian McCaffrey, only gets a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7, they don't call timeout. And that's halftime. Going to halftime having a 21-point lead. San Francisco gets the ball off to start the half. Jake Elliott kicking it off. And Terrence, I think his name is, McCauley, takes it out of the end zone. He gets rocked. They get to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Trey Lance passing the ball. Looking for somebody. He throws it over the middle to Deebo Samuel. And that's a good gain of about 20. Trey Lance throwing it deep for George Kittle. And no, that's not even George Kittle. Thought that was George Kittle. That is actually Kyle Juszczyk who almost made the catch. A pop fly as Trey Lance gets hit. And Brandon Ayuk somehow still catches it. Trey Lance passed the ball here on 1st and 10. He throws it to George Kittle, who hung on to the ball. 2nd and 1. 49ers, no huddle. Trey Lance passing the ball again. He throws it for George Kittle, and that's a touchdown. 49ers, Trey Lance's second passing touchdown. First one to Deebo Samuel, now the second one to George Kittle. The kick is up and good by Robbie Gould. Cano, I think that's how you say it, is back to kick it off to us. And Quez Watkins, our kick returner, he's had a lot of action in this, but that one, not even going to have a chance to even return it. So, 1st and 10 here. Miles Sanders gets the ball, gets a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. This is our first drive of the second quarter. Of the second half. Jalen Hurts passing the ball here, rolls out of the pocket. Jalen Hurts get into the outside. He runs. He gets popped. Goes out of bounds. 3rd and inches. Hand the ball to Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders has a wide open lane as he gets popped. Gets popped for it though. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts going to pass the ball, rolling out of the pocket. He gets it to who is that? AJ Brown on the outside. Jalen Hurts 5 wide here. Has all some time to block. He gets it short to Devontae Smith as he's tackled out of bounds by I think that was Tre'Davious Ward. No, not Tre'Davious Ward. Handed off to Miles Sanders up the middle. Miles Sanders has a lane, first down and more. First and 10 here at the 12-yard line. Jalen Hurts passing the ball here. Jalen Hurts rolling out of the pocket. He has a wide open lane, and Jalen Hurts, he barely makes it in for his second rushing touchdown of the game. And it's back to a 21-point lead. Jake Elliott's kick is up and good. San Francisco has to get 20, has to make a comeback. A little bit of lag there as Terrence takes it out of the end zone, whatever his last name is, and he gets tackled, only gets to the 21-yard line though. Trey Lance out of his shotgun here. Trey Lance does a play action, and he gets it to Brandon Ayuk, who's making a move, and Brandon Ayuk gets past midfield all the way down to the 30, and just like that in one play, Trey Lance running a play action. Nobody wide open. He almost gets taken down by Josh Sweat, but he throws the ball away just in time. Second and 10 here. Trey Lance passing ball. He gets it to George Kittle, but somehow that is a defensive pass interference. And I'm sorry, but every time something like that happens, it's going to be a defensive pass interference for me. Because my mindset is, all right, I'm going to hit stick this guy so he doesn't catch it. Like, he just doesn't animate. And the game's like defensive pass interference. Now, most of the time, it's like, how's that defensive pass interference if he had no chance to catch the ball as CMC reaches there for the touchdown? There's a candle with his kick up and good. 14-point game now. And coming up with this drive, we can waste a lot of time. Just gotta run the ball efficiently. There's a candle kicking it off. Back there is Quez Watkins, our threat. But the ball goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hand the ball off to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders has a lane. First and first down, a little bit more. That's like a 13-yard gain. Hand the ball off to Miles Sanders again. Miles Sanders works up the middle for a 6-yard gain. Second and 4 here. Put your fours up because it's fourth quarter time. Jalen Hurts out of 5 wide here. Passing ball. Jalen Hurts looking for somebody, anybody. Throws it to Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders gets popped. He dropped the ball. Third and 4. And we throw it to Quez Watkins on the sidelines. He makes a good, secure catch. Handing the ball off to Miles Sanders. He gets a 4-yard gain that is for 5. It's because the ref said just under 6 minutes here. Jalen just going to pass the ball and it's intercepted. That is Tre'Davious Ward. Tre'Davious Ward, the 30-20. Jalen Hurts has to try and stop him. He does. And first and goal there. And that is the second time in 2 games where Miles Sanders did not animate for the catch. Trey Lance rolling out the pocket. He makes the swing. Touchdown. 49ers. And just like that, it's back to a 7-point game. Like I was saying, that is the second game in a row where Miles Sanders has an easy catch but doesn't even try for the ball. It gets taken for an interception. Well, it's the first time it happened, it was a pick six. Now this time it's just an interception, almost taken back for a pick six. Might as well have been a pick six because they still scored the touchdown one play later. And 49ers going for an onside kick, what they call a timeout. This time they're kicking the ball off with Vizicano, however you want to say his name. Quez Watkins finally has a chance to return it. Nothing really happened for him there. Just gets to 27. Miles Sanders gets taken down by whoever that was. I don't know who it was. Second and 8. We run the play action here. Throw it short to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders breaks a tackle, but he gets taken down later. Third and 2. Hand the ball off to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders bounces back and gets a first down and more 8-yard gain there. First and 10, wasting all this clock. Let it tick down all the way to 1. Miles Sanders has a wide open lane. Miles Sanders trying to work to the outside. Gets a first down and more. That's just about a 20-yard gain. First and 10, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Miles Sanders fights for some extra yards, gets a 3-yard gain, and we let it go down to a 2-minute warning. Second and 7 here. Quez Watkins in motion, takes the jet sweeps, tries to get around Chadarius Ward, I think that was, but he can't. Third and 2 here. Minute 20 left in the game. Handed off to Miles Sanders up the middle. Miles Sanders fights for extra yards, gets the first down, and that is most likely going to be the game. San Francisco used their second timeout. We run play action here. And we throw for Quez Watkins. And Quez Watkins almost intercepted there by Fred Warner. We're lucky it wasn't. Get a 6-yard gain. San Francisco uses their last timeout. Even if we don't get this third down conversion, just take the field goal, make it a 10-point game. We get it short to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert goes back past the first down line after he rolled backwards. And that's the game there. We put in Jonathan Shea to kneel the ball down. And we're going to be going to 7-2. 49ers almost got the comeback, but just could not complete it all the way. And I'd say the MVP in this game was Quez Watkins with the 2 punt return touchdowns. One at the start of the game, then one in like the second quarter. And we had more rushing yards than passing yards, 186 rushing yards. He just had the 1 interception that game. See there, Jalen Hurts going out with the rest of his squad. And that was a good game. GG's to a 49ers user. So, like I was saying earlier, if you guys might have forgotten or something, if we get the FW against the Cardinals, next time you see us we play Cowboys, you see the stats there. Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, 148 rushing yards. Dallas Goedert had most of our yards. I mean, Miles Sanders technically had most, I guess. But other than that, of course, Quez Watkins gets an upgrade after those 2 punt return TDs. But other than that, for me, that's gonna be it for me. And peace out.